communication completely changed. As most people think of digital telephony as a mobile telephony. And a lot other things got digitized. Sheets of paper got digitized thanks to fax machine. Photographs got digitized and engineering drawings got digitized through scanners. And then came the digital cameras that digitized photography and videography. And thanks to high performance machines, we could actually have digital production of cinema. And of course, I can go on and on because things changed. The money became digital, and with strategic use of data, the digitization of businesses or transforming the businesses. Look at Uber or Ola in this country. It changed the personal shared transportation. The Airbnb globally and the OYO globally are fundamentally changing the personal homestay. And look at the analysis. As I mentioned earlier, AIML is not new. The algorithms have been around. But the problem in our time, the algorithms did not have data. We sometimes use the analogy nature and nurture. See, for a plant, you need a great seed, that is nature. But you also need water, sunlight, maybe some fertilizers, etc., which is the nurture. So the algorithms to some extent are the nature, but the data is the nurture. And the algorithms got significant amount of power thanks to the data, and that completely changed the way we look at analytics. Look at a simple job. You are keying in something on your mobile phone. The keystrokes are captured and processed by the local processor, but it is connected to a bigger machine somewhere in the cloud, which has access to large number of words. So because you have access to both the processing power on your desktop, on your hand, connectivity plus the huge power on the cloud, together you are able to do what is called autofill, right? By the time you type, it just kind of predicts that words, fills it up. Sometimes it even fills it up, during Christmas time and all. After I type 3 or 4 messages, Happy Christmas, the moment I put happy, I put merry, it automatically refills the Christmas. Today, algorithms can even do near real-time translation. So all these things are possible because of the digitization and because of the availability of network. So armed with the knowledge that you gained, thanks to the experience and expertise from two of the best known enterprises. One, of course, is Purdue University, United States. But that happens to be my alma mater. And many of you might know, but I'm just reminding that the only university in the planet that can claim that the first two people who set their foot on the moon happen to be Purdue alum, right? And Simplilearn, the amazing global online learning platform that has couple of millions of real learners, couple of millions of real learners. These are all learners who have kind of put in hard work, learned rigorously, even did some examination, passed it with flying colors. So they are real learners. And to talk of couple of millions of real learners is something amazing. And probably there are very few organizations in the planet who can make such claim. And obviously, Simplilearn is the number one. And as learners, as you are graduating today, you are ready to conquer the world, whichever industry segment you decide to join. Manufacturing, technology, transportation, energy, government, education, or healthcare. There are huge opportunities for you to contribute. You can even contribute to larger issues facing the planet, particularly in the post-COVID world, things like global warming, things like safe planet, smart cities, etc. So let me stop here. Let me once again congratulate you on your special day. Go and enjoy the rest of the function and celebrate and go and make a difference to this planet and remember Purdue, remember Simplilearn. Thank you. Over to the organizers.
Thank you, Professor Sadagopan, for your kind words and sharing such interesting stories with such interesting, beautiful lessons with our learners. It's a real pleasure and honor to have you here. Thank you for taking out time. Um, now let's move on to uh, to do some reflection on our journey. Was it easy or was it too difficult? How was the experience with us? On a scale of 1 to 5, how difficult do you guys think this experience was? Let's do a poll. You have 30 seconds. All right. 15 more seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see the result. We see that, okay, neither too difficult. D is fairly, okay. So we see that the majority lies in 3 and 4. I think that's so the number I would say is around 3.5, which I think is the optimum number. Like if the course is too difficult, then learners get anxious. Like if it's too easy, then there's no fun, there's no pushing, right? So I think the course is designed in a way that so that you can push yourself and be a better version of yourselves. I think, and all of you have proven to do that. So congratulations once again. Now let's move on. Let's listen from some of your peers about the experience that they had with Simplilearn. This is, I think, one of the most exciting part, and I would want to start. I would want to call Abhishek Gupta from PG Data Postgraduate Data Analytics program to share his experience with Simplilearn. Can we have Abhishek share his experience, please?
Paras, can you hear me?
We can hear you clearly.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute.
No worries. Can you switch on your video as well? It'd be great to see you as well.
Am my video okay? My video is okay?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, thank you. Firstly, good morning, good evening to everyone, and my special regards to the distinguished guests. I feel very honored here to be attending this convocation ceremony, and virtual ceremony doesn't rob me of any excitement either. Thank you, Simplilearn, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my experience today with all of you. How did this course impact my career, my life, my learning? I'm not the one who measures the impact by the job you get or by the promotion you get in your career. It is very important, make no mistakes about it. But for me, what this course did is it helped me overcome my fear of coding. As a student of finance in my formative years, I was pretty much allergic to coding, and the paranoia just grew on me. What this course did to me was it helped me break that artificial firewall I had built around myself for coding. So I think that was one of the biggest contribution of this course to my life, because coding for me was like Greek and Latin or an alien creature. The second impact of this course was I always had love for statistics. And that was one of the reasons why I had enrolled for this course. And learning this course or going through this course only helped me build my love for for statistics much more. And I think the faculty did a fantastic job in clarifying some of the most complex statistics concept. I think that was one of the biggest takeaway for me, that my love for statistics only became more intense. The other thing which the faculty did is actually they gave us a way forward in terms of understanding how to read and analyze data. And for me, that is one of the fundamentals of being in a data analytics career. I would like to quote here Margaret Mead, one of the famous American anthropologists, who says that children must be taught how to think and not what to think. And for me, that's pretty much summed up this course for me, because they gave me the tools. They try to teach me rather, how to fish. I would not like to conclude without a special reference to the support team. How did they respond to the constructive feedback? They took decisive action. It's very easy when you are hearing praises, but it's very courageous to stomach the criticism and take it in their stride and then act on it to improve the situation. For me, that is the real identity of any institute and the support team running the show. Again, I would like to congratulate my fellow students, the cohort team attending this convocation today. A big thank you for the entire Simplilearn faculty team, the support staff, the teaching assistant, and last but not the least, the resource providers at Purdue, who ensured that we had access to one of the best learning material. Thank you again. It's been an honor to share this platform with all of you, and good luck for your future endeavor. And please stay safe. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Abhishek. It's great to hear that you enjoyed statistics. And I can resonate that if you dig deeper in any subject, that it gets more and more interesting. So thanks for sharing your story with us. Let's have Nancy now from postgraduate program in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Let's have Nancy share a story with us.
Yeah, thank you so much, Faris, for giving me such opportunity. I am heartily welcoming to everyone over here. I must say that I won't take much time, but in brief, I want to say, as Albert Einstein said, once you stop learning, you start dying. Inspired by this quote and influenced by my mentor, I'm delighted for the taking a step forward to do my master's with a specialization in artificial intelligence and machine learning from Purdue University and Simplilearn. Being a seasoned IT engineer with close a decade of work experience, I must admit that I am thoroughly impressed by the course curriculum, timely follow-up, and communication and professionalism exhibited by the team Simplilearn. I also congratulate to Simplilearn and Purdue University staff for their successful launch of these courses that greatly benefited IT consultant like me. As far if I see that what is the contribution it did in my particular lifestyle, that is where I got a very good confidence. And talking to any senior person, even it's been 8 years or 9 years of the experience I have gone through so far, but it's lovely journey throughout the time. And it made me more confident that I was used to before. Thank you so much, Simplila. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Abhishek and Nancy, for sharing your stories with us. I'm very inspired right now and super energetic after listening to your stories. Um, let me ask you another question. How much did these stories resonate with your own story? On a scale of like 1 to 5, how much do you think do you resonate with your stories? Another quick poll. Or do you truly think that these stories resonate with you? Yes or no? Let's see, we have 13 seconds left. Let's see how many of you resonate with these stories. All right, let's see the results. Oh, wow, 68% of you feel that these stories are very close to your own story. Also, feel free to share your own unique stories with us through the chat window here. It'll be great to see other stories as well. All right, let's get to the main agenda. All of you have made it, and the time has come to call all our achievers. I would like to congratulate each one of you for this massive achievement. Let's start with postgraduate program in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Congratulations, Apurva, Srinath, Satyajit, Himanshu, Mahesh, Umasuthan, Monish, Arun Kumar, Atharv, Nishtila, Chaitanya, Sabi. Congratulations, Shashwat, Shilpi, Shrikanta, Surya, Radhakrishnan, Seva, Jeevan, Rasna, Rohit, Pradeep, Nat, Amarendra. Oh, we have more in artificial intelligence program. Congratulations, Jyoti, Yeza, Nancy, Akshata, Madhuri, Kamakshi, Swati, Yogesh, Vikas, Sayam, Balaji, Milan, Abhineet, Gio Hanas, Santosh, Parminder, Vinay, Sujatama, Yashwant, Srinivasan, Prabhat, Shraddha, Anderson, Sunil. Congratulations, Gitanjali, Arpat, Tezin, Sravani, Indraj, Anand, Sharan, Naya Kumar, Sasi, Swaroop, Bharat, Sankar, Prava, Vikram, Mohit, Rajasekhar, Rajesh, Nitish, Ketan. Okay, now we move to the data science postgraduate program. Well done, Mukesh, Velayutham, Vipin, Yogendra, Rajiv, Sukanya, Supriya, Varsha, Navajit, Paraniapan, Prateek Sharma, Prateek Jangid. Well done, folks. Apurv, Devendran, Amy, Hamid, Arnab, Ashok, Ashok Kumar, Ashok Sihag, Abhishek, Alex, Ambika, Amol, Nikita. We have more in data science. Congratulations, Jessica, Madan, Virendra, Chandan, Gobinda, Parmarthi, Kunal, Lakshmi, Sadaf, Arti, Dhanya, Prince. We're done. Michael, Asna, Vechu, Mohammed, Bhumika, Shruti, Bhargavi, Vidya, Gurvinder, Rajachandra, Lovely, Sunil, Priyanka, Dhanya, Bharat, Sanika, Parmarthi, Adonis, DM, Merrick, Dhirendra, Rashmi, Sagar, Rohit, Shwetang, Amandeep, Mamta, Apurv, Rashmi, Bharat. Well done, folks. Shilpa, Mamda Chaudhary, Ambika, Stuart, Bharat, Abhilash, Alexandra, Naomuddin, Andrea, Vishal, Ankit, Soyon, Pushpa, Nikita, Milind, Mohit, Sudipta, Avnish, Shwetang, Aishwarya. Okay. Joveda, Narsimha Murthy, Parmarthi, Govinda. Congratulations, James, Parth, Partha, Karima, Ashi, Ashu, Ming, Bindu, Kiran, Naresh, Alex, Mevin, Niyojita, Govind, Susheta, Tanushri, Dharmendra, Dhirendra, Saurabh, Tiger. We have more in data science. Paraniappan, Shubhi, Avijit, Rijo, Veda, Vijit, Rajiv, Salil, Srirang, Kalpana, Vaibhav, Jayakant, Lakshmi, Pedro, Violina, Ashok, Abhinandan. Well done, folks. Now we have our postgraduate program in data analytics. Well done, Lisa, Mamta, Mary, Pinaka, Veena, Abhishek, Abhishek Gupta, Abhishek Trivedi, Dilli, Lily, Gabriel. Okay, well done, Sharash Chandran, Atul, Dheeraj, Yashvi, Gururaj, Vineet, Veera, Ravindra, Kedar, Abhyuday, Pratik, Misbah. Okay, we have more in data analytics program. Varikupala, Tarannum, Ryan, Min, Akshaya, Paramjeet, Tedeli, Nikhil, Aishwarya, Ying, Sanjay, Sameer, Swastika, Pooja, Pranav, Pinaki, Raghav, Harsimran, Naha, Meha. Well done, Trupti, Adil, Michelle, Satish, Hari, Kesley, Giorgio, Varun, Srivatsan, Philip, Nayana, Kamalita, Anjani, Kanchi, Ryan, Fazila, Himani, Ishita. Let's move on. Sanjay, Anjali, Samuel, Tamika, Sara, Santosh, Ravindra, Karthina, Ritesh, Akash, Stephen, Edmund, Tej, Xavier, Purnima, Yana, Teresa, Gaurav, Abhishek. Okay, now we move to our postgraduate program in data engineering. Congratulations, Kelly, Deepak, Arinda, Rishabh, Dhanya, Amit, Evangeline, Ganesh Raj, Ankita, Heber, Zachary, Zihu, Gulam, Hussein, Sushant, Priti, Dipakar, Tony, Smriti, Indu, Ramamurthy. Well done, folks. Now we move to our business analysis postgraduate program. Congratulations, Nitya, Swapnil, Christina, Ashwini, Christopher, Divya, Sherin, Peace, Annapurnia, Roshiro, Sushmita, Ranjita. Okay, Viraja, Manoj, Jose, James, AB, Maheshwari, Hoy, Ziani. Next, we have more in business analysis program. Dhaval, Faisal, Azadeh, Sharon, Melissa, Abhishek, Ame, Daniel, Swati, Veal, Amandeep, Murugendra, Florian, Roy, Sakhamukhi, Mark, Parth, Sharat, Ziji, Rishita, Rima, Wakas, Vinika. Well done, folks. Okay, now we have Lam, Somita, Udo, Christopher, Marcella, Maria, Roger, Alfonso, Danish, Adiola, Judith, Teslim, Ali, Oluwato, Mimsin, Abhilash, Fong, Shubhangi, Aditi, Uma, Deepti, Nava, Maheshwari, Jivita, Nishant. Well done, Neha, Fernando, Nafisa, Ahmed, Ahmed Abaza, Gabor, Aditya, Alan, Chandni, Anita, Ahmed, Shobha, Aishwarya, Christopher, Sandra, Srividya, Vishal Kumar, Chitra, Hebi, Siddhi, Rahul, Raina, Ria, Kalyani, Ibrahim, Karthikeyan. Okay, let's move to our digital marketing postgraduate program. Congratulations, Rimaz, Ritu, Nanika, Parvati, Rahul, Yugantar, Anuja, Iya, Jayesh, Kel, Shari, Elizabeth. Let's move on. Congratulations, Mahmood, Marco, Mark, Tushar, Nirav, Hetal, Kevin, Barkha, Ashwin, Nathan, Deral, Tanvi, Christina, Shikha, Sushma, Jesslyn, Summer, Sujata, Vinita, Godwin, Komul, Mohammed Yusuf, Saloni, Jayesh, Declan, Raghavendra, Gayatri. Well done, folks. All right. Now we come to the next section, which is superstars among achievers. We have some folks who have done exceptionally well in assessments and some folks who have completed the program really fast. So there are two awards that we are going to reward today. So one is Scholars Award and the second one is Speedrunner Award. Scholars Award is granted to those learners who've done exceptionally well in assessments. So let's start with our Scholars Award. Okay, let's start with the data science scholars. Very, very well done, Vipin, Abhishek, Hamid, James. Now we have our artificial intelligence and machine learner scholars. Awesome work. Radhakrishnan, Yogesh, Satyajit, uh, Akshata, Nat. Now we have our business analysis postgraduate program scholars. Congratulations. Huge round of applause to Hemad, James, Maheshwari. And now we have our data engineering scholars. Congratulations, Deepak and Ganesh Raj. Really good work. Well done, Ryan, Gabriel, Hari. Well done, data analytics scholars. Now, finally, we have our digital marketing scholars. Very, very well done, Parvati, Daryl, Elizabeth. Now, before we move on to the next section, it will be great to hear from some of the scholars who've performed like really well. So I would like to invite Abhishek Khan, who is the Scholars Award winner for Data Science category. Abhishek, it would be great if you could share your experience with us. Can we? Yeah.
Are you able to hear me well? And video is clear, right?
The video is absolutely clear. Yes.
Okay. So first of all, I'm grateful to Simplilearn as well as Purdue for providing us with wonderful course of data science. Throughout my course, what I feel is that all the faculties were great and have provided their best effort in understanding our queries and answering them. They had made the complex concepts very clear and simplified them so that it was easy to understand, and with examples. They had given us a lot of examples, and with practical examples that has allowed us to to drill deep into the data science program. And I am practically working on the data governance side. So basically we are the people who solves the problem for the data scientists. So after this course, I know what is the other side looks like from the data science perspective. And now with both combination, I can work on a full scale end-to-end implementations of a data science in a company with quality data. So after this course, I have knowledge of both data science and governance, which allow me to develop processes across organizations so that we can get accurate data and which will be available for best analytics. Now, in my company, I have started involved in the data science project and slowly contributing towards it. And I can now relate various concepts that we have been taught in the class, and I'm sure that it will help me in my career path. And lastly, I like to thank my fellow graduates for helping me out with some queries during the session, as well as congratulate them for their graduation program. And all the faculties that has helped exceptionally well and taught us a wonderful concepts. Thank you very much. Thank you, Simplilearn. Thank you, Purdue University.
Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Now let's have Romil, our Scholar Award winner for our postgraduate program in business analytics. Let's have Romil share his story. Can we unmute Romil? Okay, all right. Romil, can you hear us? Okay, okay, maybe we can get back to Romil later. Let's have Parvati, our Scholar Award winner for postgraduate program in digital marketing. Let's have Parvati share her experience.
Yeah. Good day to family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. I would like to thank the respected guests for honoring us with their presence. I'm really privileged to have been chosen to speak here today. Firstly, congratulations to all my batchmates of the postgraduate program in digital marketing. The past 6 months had definitely been a beautiful journey and one that changed my perspective of a lot of things in life. I was confused and worried about what next in my career. I'm glad to have this newfound confidence I gained through this course. The detailed curriculum, assessments, and projects gave me a good idea of the basics as well as digital marketing trends. I'm happy that we had an amazing faculty from Simplilearn and the Purdue University to guide us through and help us get hands-on experience enough to make us industry ready. This course would help kickstart the career for a fresher like me. Today, we have the good feel factor that comes from knowing that we have done our best, we have achieved and qualified. We didn't do it alone, of course. All along the way, we had the wonderful support of our families. Finally, I would like to wish my fellow graduates health and happiness in the future and the satisfaction of knowing that whatever they do, they'll do it well. Thank you.
Thanks, Parvati. Thank you for taking out time to share your stories.
Yeah.
All right, let's now move to the Speedrunners Award, the second category of awards, which is given to folks who have finished or completed the program the fastest. Let's move on to these awards. Okay, let's start with the Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning program. Congratulations, Athar. Very well done, Satyajit. Congratulations, Shilpi. Well done, Siva. Now we have Data Analytics Speedrunners. Very, very well done, Paramjeet, Dili, Ryan. Data Engineering, very, very well done, Rishabh, Prithi, Heber. Excellent work. Now we move to Data Science Speedrunners. Congratulations, Hamid, Andrea, Kalpana. Very, very well done. Business Analysis, we have Deepthi, Christopher, Ziankai. Now finally, we have in Digital Marketing, we have Marco and Yuganthar. Excellent work, guys. Now in Speedrunner also, I would like Siva to say a few words. Siva is our Speedrunner Award winner from Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning program. Can we unmute Siva?
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Now we can see you as well. Yeah.
Thank you. So it's such a wonderful feeling to be here today. And if somebody had told me that after working for 25 years, I'll go back to class and learn something, just a year ago, I would have laughed at them. It's surreal where I have come, what I have done for the last 1 year. It was an insane amount of work. I am a co-founder in a startup. So managing the work at office and managing the course load was, sometimes I felt terrified, almost. I was thinking, what did I do? And there were many, many doubts right through the journey. So it was exciting, exhilarating, like you said at the beginning, Paras, and also Abhishek talked about it at the beginning. Without challenges, life is no fun. So those challenges kept me alive. They kept me alert. I had a wonderful group of batchmates. I think one of them is on this ceremony today. The others aren't, but amazing bunch of people. I met such a wonderful group of people who were motivated, driven, and for somebody who was quite convinced that he will flunk the course, to be here talking about it in Convocation as somebody who's won an award is, I'm still pinching myself and thinking this can't be real. It's amazing. I have nothing but gratitude for Purdue and the wonderful instructors that I've had the privilege of learning from. The amount of knowledge that I have gained, I've already started sharing, people, I'm sure Professor Sadagopan, Professor Ali Gamal will understand knowledge gained and shared, doubles, triples, quadruples in no time. So I'm using every bit of the knowledge that I have gained in the last 1 year. I'm sharing it with my colleagues. We're trying to build something exciting and new in the field of artificial intelligence, and what I have now is an additional set of tools, and I'm sure I'll find some very interesting use cases for it. But thank you once again, and it's been an amazing journey, and I look forward to the future with a lot of curiosity. I think that's what defines us as learners. So there is more learning in the future, that I'm certain. Which direction I'll go is something that I'm waiting to discover. Thank you so much.
That's a great story,
Thank
Siva. I think we're really inspired by it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Paras, can we go back to James Rommel, because I think he was finally able to
Oh,
switch
great.
his video. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
Is my audio? I'm audible.
You're audible. Yes, James.
Yeah. Okay. So just give me a few seconds, please. Okay. So, well, it's yeah. Now you can see me, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a really wonderful program. So at the very beginning, I'd like to thank you, all of the distinguished panelists, and specifically your experience, and towards your experience to our experience and how we move on. Still, there is a guideline. Well, I must say, thank you all the distinguished panelists, teacher, but especially Professor Sadagopan and his experience and good guidance that how we'll move. Well, very shortly, how it's really helped this program. I'm in this industry for a long time in the project manager, but well, coming across different problems significantly with different solution. Well, this program in business analytics and the business analysis has helped me. It's designed in such a way that it gave me a methodological way to move on. Well, technology is changing every moment, so and we are moving to, so it's a good guideline. Now I'll come back to the very two good points that I like to highlight about the faculty. Well, their real-time experience and solution, which really helped me, other than the books and all these materials. Well, CCBA has its own curriculum, own big 500 pages books with this diagram and everything, but the solution with the faculty is really helping me a lot. And thank you all the faculties, especially at this time. And two more things, well, about the Simplilearn family. Well, I must pay my gratitude to all of the family members, especially the course representatives, the GTA, customer service. These people are, these family members, I must not say the people, but these are my family members. They're wonderful. They kept me on track. As a working people, sometimes I get track of that, okay, when the course is there, when is not, but they are really guiding me as a family member. So thank you everyone in one shot. Thank you all the students, candidates, graduates. Congratulations all of you. And once again, I must say to all the panelists, distinguished panelists, for your wonderful presentation, which really help us. Help us all. So thank you and have a very wonderful day. May God bless us all. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, James. I'm truly energized listening to you all. Very energizing part of my day, I would say. Now let's have Rishabh, our Scholar Award winner from Data Engineering team, share his story. Can we unmute Rishabh?
I think Rishabh had to drop off for some network issues. Maybe we'll come back to him, Paras.
Sure.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Yes. So now I would like to introduce you all to the team behind the scenes, working relentlessly to make sure you have the best learning experience. And the idea behind this is to put a face to the names you have heard and interacted with in the past 1 year. First, I would like to introduce our faculty team. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our faculty for constantly supporting us throughout the program. They have been the major pillars of your experience. Thank you, faculty team. I would now like to call a few of our faculty members to speak about their journey with us. Let's have Bernadette share her journey.
Me okay?
We can hear you, Bernadette. Yes, we can see you. Hey.
Absolutely. So it is a very exciting time for everyone who is on the call. Congratulations to each and every one of you. And just very quickly, I started this journey as an instructor with you all about 4 years ago. And just like many of you starting the program, I know that you were not sure of what to expect. And after many late nights and early mornings with you, there were specific characteristics that each and every student that I've encountered with Simplilearn, as well as with the Purdue University program cohort, that I have noticed. The first one was drive. And every single student had a very unique drive to learn the information. And for some of you, it was going on 2 o'clock in the morning, and you were still excited and engaged in every class. And I want to say to you all that each and every one of you that exhibited that particular characteristics, these are the things that are going to help you go far after graduation. Every note that you took, everything that you typed in the chat, every project that you completed, all of these things took great tenacity, it took great skill, and it took great strength. And everyone from the instructors to the program creators to the developers are all very proud of all of your contributions. So in terms of my journey here, each and every time I start a new class, I think about all of the students that came before you all that had that same drive and where they're going. There was a quote that I had in my last class, and a student really touched me because she reposted it on LinkedIn. She said, I learned something new. I learned that I don't have to be the first to do it. I just have to be the best at doing it. And so to each and every one of you, even though you won't be the first data engineers, you won't be the first digital marketers, you definitely possess the skills, the qualities, the education, the qualifications to be the very best at what you do. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Bernadette. Now let's have Maria share her experience.
Hello, everyone. First of all, a very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to each of you. I know all of us are from different regions. So first of all, congratulations. Okay, so this is a big journey that you've achieved. It's not easy. It was tough. It was a mixture of effort, hard work, dedication, and zeal at the same time. So I would say everything put together is exactly what you're experiencing today as a convocation. And for me, it is interesting because this is my first virtual convocation. I've been through a physical one, and this is the first one I'm being part of. So if you look at it in a way of experience, my story that I want to share today is how we need to be, as a faculty, we need to have a lot of patience to deal with the questions and answers and trying to make them understand, especially in a virtual world. At the same time, there's also the same thing with the associates who are part of us, because they should have the patience to ask the questions and try converting that into the expected answers, and in the end of the day come up with solutions which they feel is relatable. So with my journey, I'm happy to say that most of the associates have put that effort, and that's exactly why they're here. Before I end it for the day, I just want to mention one thing. Anything that you learn out of anywhere in your life, it is of course going to help us in making decisions, in moving forward, and especially growing. But learning as an experience, as a subjective experience, only shows us how much more we can do for tomorrow and how much we should not limit ourselves with. So that is exactly what I want to say. And before we end it, I would want to say thank you so much for giving this opportunity with Purdue and Simplilearn, so that I could have my words, out here. So all the best in your future careers, and congratulations again.
Well, thank you, Bernadette, and thank you, Maria, for sharing such rich insights with our learners today. Let's move on to the next slide. We would also like to thank our masterclass instructors. They've facilitated us with very interesting topics every month. So these are our data science, artificial intelligence, and data engineering masterclass instructors. Let's move. Our digital business masterclass instructors. Very rich, interesting topics every month. Let's move on. Now let's move on to the core team at Simplilearn. So this is our learner success team. So this is the team who is responsible for the sessions and the tickets that you post. And many of you would have interacted with them directly or like indirectly. So this is our learner success team for data science, artificial intelligence, and data engineering courses. Let's move on to, so these are our learner success managers for digital business programs. This is our leadership team. This is our faculty team. They are responsible for handpicking and getting some of the best trainers. Let's move on. Our product team. This is the brains behind the program and structuring it. They have been the bridge between Simplilearn and Purdue. Let's move to the content team. This is the team responsible for all the interesting content and curriculum that we've been through in our live virtual classes and our self-learning videos. Let's just take a moment to thank and applaud them for all their efforts. Thank you, team. Thank you so much. Now, I think right now all of us are in a super happy mood, and happiness is only real when it is shared. So I would say that let's just share this happiness with the world right now through all the different channels: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. Well, we wish each and every graduate all the very best for the future, and we believe that being aspirational is just the first part of being successful. Many of you will excel in different streams of your career. Once again, it's a heartfelt gratitude from us for you choosing Simplilearn to be your partner to skill up. Thank you once again, everyone, for making time for this event. We want to leave you with one thought today. You are now our ambassadors for the Purdue Simplilearn PG program. People will now follow your footsteps, and you will be the guiding light to success. We would request you to be active in our communities and post some interesting topics for future learners, future leaders, and keep us posted about your success stories. Tag us so that we can celebrate as well as set the path right for the future leaders and future learners as well. Thank you once again for making this event a successful one. One last time, it would be great if you could share your views about today's event in the survey link posted in chat box. Good night. Yeah, sorry, Abhishek.
Any final thoughts from Professor Sadagopan and Professor Ali Gamal as we wrap up?
From my side, this is Sadagopan. Am I audible?
Yes, Professor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so from my side, I think I enjoyed every minute of the program. And as a Purdue alum, so I kind of switched back to some 46 years back. So thank you for making me 46 years younger today, at least for these 2 hours. And thank you, Simplilearn team. And nice to see another colleague, Professor Ali Gamal from Purdue. And, I've just transported to West Lafayette campus, 8,000 miles away without getting out of my seat. What a great stuff. And I particularly felt so good that 400 plus of the learners are kind of walking out of the portals of Purdue and Simplilearn. And hope somewhere, sometime, our paths will cross. And I think what can be more satisfying that we are creating a better planet by having better people with better training. I think I'll stop there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes,
Thanks
Professor.
Yeah. Thanks, Professor Sadagopan, and it's great to see you. And thanks a lot for having me. And good luck, everyone, in your journeys with what you've learned.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Good day. Good night.
Good night.
And wish you a lot of success. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you. Thank you,
the whole team. Okay, so Koel and Shohini, Paras, of course. Paras, you did a great job. I think,
Thank you, sir.
Your energy levels were as the same at 7:45 p.m. and now at 9:10 p.m. It's quite hard to match. You made it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks all.
Bye.